The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA. So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Fresh kicks, spring tops, new dresses. There's always a score.
I mean, the denim section is unreal.
Why do I rack? All the dresses.
I always find something amazing.
Head to your Nordstrom Rack store to find can't-miss deals on all the spring things. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Sometimes life can feel pretty disorienting, as if we find ourselves turned around in the woods. But never fear, because we are never truly lost. And with the help of the wilderness, along with footsteps from the past and the present, we will unlock the tools that will help us to rewrite our journey here on the Project Mindfully Outdoors podcast. Authentic happiness is separate from external conditions. Just follow me along on this idea here today. But as we get going, let's take a moment to tap in to the things that are surrounding us. Can you hear that? Because nature has this cool way of grounding us and helping us to open our minds. And as we open our minds, picture your favorite place, whether that's the forest, a lake, or maybe simply hanging out in the backyard, having an early spring barbecue. There's a common theme that happens within us. Time that's spent in the outdoors can truly, instantly lift our spirits. And that's what today's journey is all about. Let's talk about authentic happiness. It's something that we all feel as if we're chasing, isn't it? We think about how we try to do things, like land that dream job, go on that perfect vacation, or finally get our hands on that shiny new gadget. But guess what though? Those things can be fleeting. And when the buzz fades, we're left searching for the next. Which is why we're unpacking and exploring the idea of what authentic happiness truly means and how we can find it within our practices in the outdoors. Because once you tap into that flow, it's truly liberating. So let's go for a mental hike. You know, it's an early spring day, the sun is shining, the air feels nice and fresh, and your feet are moving along this beautiful path. And suddenly, your heart begins to feel that sensation of peace. You might have worries that are still swirling around in your head, but for that one single moment, everything simply slows down. Nature always has a way of reminding us to be here, to be in this present moment. Because that, my friend, is where the magic really truly happens. Finding joy in the now, regardless of the things that are going on around you. Now I know it sounds a bit cliche. Happiness is a journey, it's not a destination. And all that good stuff. But what if we really, really brought ourselves into the moment while leaning into that feeling? What if we began to appreciate those small moments, like pausing to watch a tree sway in the wind, or laugh with our friends around the barbecue or a campfire this spring. Those moments are where happiness blooms. Okay, here's a kicker for you, because authentic happiness can also come from even the smallest, minute sort of things, like connecting with nature, being mindful, and engaging in gratitude, most importantly. When we practice mindfulness in the outdoors, we shift our focus from what we think that we need to what we already have. And that can be a total game changer. So, how do we make this happen? Let's start out that trail by looking at a quick challenge that you can put yourself up to. The next time you're out, whether it's hiking, sitting at a park, hanging out in the backyard, just take 3 simple breaths and really soak in your surroundings. Tune into the colors, the sounds, and even the feeling of the ground beneath your feet. And I promise that it's going to spark that authentic happiness that you're craving. And remember the best part of all. You can carry this feeling with you no matter where you go. Even when external conditions try to shift and push you along. Those moments when life gets tough and we face the challenges, we still can make the decision to tap into that inner joy that we've spent the time cultivating out in nature. So hey, my friend, it's Mike. And as we wrap things up, I want to take a moment to thank you, truly and authentically, for being a part of this camp. You know, it's truly a privilege and a blessing to be able to be a part of your journey. And I'd like to invite you over to projectmindfullyoutdoors.co, where you can take the next step along that connection and along that path by connecting with me for a one-on-one meditation session where we can build a game plan to unlock those tools that are going to help you rewrite the journey that lies ahead. And until next time, my friend, get out there in the wilderness, because that is where the stillness and the adventure lie. See ya.